All right, we're going to go way, way back today, to the very beginning. We're talking about the first words, literally the first words that almost every programmer teaches a computer to say. It's kind of this rite of passage, a tradition, and for sure, the most fundamental first step you take when you're learning any programming language. So, what is this universal greeting? Come on, picture it. You're staring at a brand new language. You've got this totally blank screen, and just endless possibilities in front of you. Where do you even begin? What's the one phrase that just kicks the whole thing off? There it is. Hello, world. That's it. Just two simple words. But these two words have launched, millions of coding careers. It's that universal first step. It's like a signal that says, okay, I've done it. I've successfully opened up a line of communication with this machine. But here's the thing. It's not just about being polite to your computer. Hello World is actually a super important test. It's like a mic check 1-2 for programmers. If you can get the computer to show you this message, it means all that complicated setup stuff, your compiler, your environment, all of it is working just right. It's that first big go signal, a green light before you even think about building anything bigger. Okay, so how do we actually do it? Let's start with what's probably the most straightforward language out there, Python. Its whole philosophy is built around being simple and easy to read. And that's it. Look at that. One single line. It's practically plain English, right? You're literally just telling the computer to print whatever text is inside those parentheses. There's no ceremony, no extra setup, just a straight-up command. It's no wonder so many people start their coding journey right here with Python. And yeah, that really gets to the heart of Python's mindset. It's all about being intuitive. It's like you have an idea. Hey, I want to display some text, and you just write the code that does exactly that. It's all about getting you from your thought to a result as fast and as clean as possible. But what happens when you need something more than just a quick script? Let's take a look at how this exact same task is done in a language that was built from the ground up for big, robust applications, Java. Whoa, okay, just look at the difference here. On the left, you've got Python's one clean line. And on the right, Java needs 5 lines to do the exact same thing. Right away, it just looks way more complicated, doesn't it? And that is the perfectly natural question to ask, right? If you can pull it off in 1 line, why on earth would anyone ever choose to do it in 5? Is it just messy? Inefficient? Well, actually, no. All that extra text, it serves a really, really important purpose. So, this extra stuff has a name. It's often called boilerplate code. And its whole job is to create structure. See that first line, public class main? That creates what's called a class. The easiest way to think about it is like it's the main box, the container, that's going to hold all the different pieces of our program. Okay, so inside that container, we find this next line, the main method. And this part is absolutely critical. Think of it like the official front door to your house. When you tell Java, hey, run this program, it doesn't just wander around guessing where to start. It goes looking for this exact main method. That's its entry point. And then, finally, tucked away inside all of that structure, we find the command we're looking for. This system.out.println, that's just Java's version of print. A little more wordy, sure, but it does the exact same job. The key takeaway here is that the core instruction is wrapped in all these layers of organization, and those layers are what become essential when you start building really big projects. Here's a good way to think about it. Python? That's like sending a quick text message. Java? That's like writing a formal letter. It's got rules, a required heading, a proper format, a closing. You don't need all that for a 1-line message, but you absolutely do when you're building a massive 100,000-line application where that kind of organization is the only thing keeping it all from collapsing. Okay, let's level this up one more time. We've gone from a simple script to a structured program. But what if we want to take our hello world and put it out there on the actual internet for anyone to see? Well, for that, we can use a powerful tool called Spring Boot. So Spring Boot is what's called a framework, and it uses Java to build some seriously powerful web applications. Now, the code might look even more complex at first glance, but what it's actually doing is pretty amazing. It's not just printing text to your own screen anymore. It is creating a live, functioning web service. So what's really going on here, under the hood? Well, this code fires up a tiny little web server right on your computer. Then it just sits there, listening for anyone trying to visit a specific web address. And the moment someone does, bam, it automatically sends back our hello world message as the response. In a way, you've just built your very own tiny piece of the internet.
So let's just pull all of this together for a second. We've been on a pretty quick but really powerful journey, right? We went from a simple, direct command all the way to a fully functional web service. And the whole thing was built around those same 2 words.
Yeah, this table pretty much sums it all up. You've got Python with its focus on simplicity and readability, perfect for quick scripts or if you're just starting out. Then there's Java, which is all about structure and organization, what you need for those huge enterprise-scale applications. And finally, Spring Boot takes all that Java structure and uses it to build the web services and APIs that basically power the modern internet. It's cool, right? Each tool uses Hello World to show you what it's all about. And really, that's the main takeaway here. Hello World is never the end goal. It's just the starting line. It's the proof that you can communicate with the machine.